Hello, my name is Iker Torres, and today I'm going to present my key activity from multicultural agents and perspectives. First of all, what is my global issue and why did you choose to work on it? My global issue that I chose was racism, and I chose to work on it because I think racism is one of the biggest problems that we have on our community, and it's one that doesn't allow society to move forward as a single unit per se. Now, how is this issue relevant and why is it relevant to you? This issue is relevant due to the Black Lives Matter movement that occurred a few months ago on the USA, and it's relevant to me because here in Mexico, although it's not very highlighted, racism is still present, and it's an issue that affects, among others, indigenous cultures and societies. The perspectives I acquired through my intercultural communications with my friends from other countries and from within the country but in another place was that my friend that resides in the USA is a black skin toned person, and he suffers through racism on a daily basis. It's really depressing, and my friend from the other state here in Mexico also believes that racism is also a problem here in Mexico, even though it's not as highlighted. And I remain with the same perspective that I believe that racism is the biggest problem going forward as a society. Now, what's my proposal? My proposal is a sort of cultural festival that would change depending on where it's at and how many countries or cultures you want to include in every event. On a local scale, it would be, for example, here in Mexico, we would just showcase every single subgroup or subculture that we have within the country in order to expose certain individuals to these cultures and achieve a more friendly approach the next time they encounter themselves. Now, this proposal can have a strong impact on me as a person since I can learn and further educate myself about subgroups and cultures within my country. And as I said before, the purpose of this proposal is to get better reactions and better relations between societies. Now, there's positives and negatives implications in my proposal. In the matter of society, on a positive, as I said before, this would further create better relations between societies. And then a negative is that it would be probable and possible that racism is present in these events. On an economy basis, there's more positives than negatives since a festival opens up to a lot of economic development, but as well as you can lose certain customers since it's a movement to anti-racism. And on environment, festivals recently have been using their platform to spread a better message about nature. And obviously, the negative implications would be that we could be creating some garbage in these events. But the main purpose would also be to recycle them so that we're not polluting as much. Now, what is my role in this situation, in this solution? Right now, my role is just someone that's proposing this idea, but if it would be developed, I would do everything in my power to get people from my generation and from the next generation to get involved in these cultures and events so that we could all fight racism on the next 20 to 30 years and further eradicate it. Thank you very much for your time, and this was my presentation.